planet Earth, the city Tokyo. Like all cities on the face of this planet, Tokyo is losing the battle against man's deadliest enemies, waste and pollution. Despite the efforts of local and world government, the air, the sea, and the land may soon lose their ability to support life of any kind. Who will help? Spectreman.
In his attempt to destroy Spectreman, Gori called in the most deadly mercenaries of outer space, the Mantra brothers, who had a special score to settle with Spectreman. Weakened by a Mantra trick, Spectreman is aided by the Lone Comet.
Come on, Lone Comet, hey! We need you! Spectreman's hurt! Oh.
Disgusted with the unfair tactics used by the mercenaries who disabled Spectreman through a solution of corrosive chemicals, Lone Comet comes to Spectreman's aid.
Forget it! Yeah. We'll take care of him later.
Thank you. You're a gentleman.
Well, let's just say it's like the code of your old West here on Earth. I'm not exactly altruistic. I've wanted to challenge you for a long time. I admire you, Spectreman. I'd like to test my skills against yours. You see, I've grown bored, and you will renew my interest in life.
I'll have to accept the challenge. But I must heal myself first. Lone Comet is the greatest fighter of them all. A galactic bounty hunter who has grown weary of being a professional killer, whose skills none have equaled. I've studied him. He's swift as light, mercurial as fire. No one has ever gotten under his guard. Yet, he never fouls an opponent. In a tight corner, he has a special ace in his fingers. The deadly Comet Flash. I must return to Nebula. The wound I received from the Mantra brothers needs special attention. To face Lone Comet, I must be whole again.
Leaving Jimmy in a safe place, George transformed for the journey back to his starship where the best scientific brains would restore his powers. Powers he needed not only for his confrontation with the Lone Comet, but to carry out his responsibilities to safeguard mankind against its enemies.
Now, don't rush it, old friend.
There's work to do.
I know, Spectreman, but be that as it may, you took a terrible beating. And you can't hurry these things. It takes time.
I know, but there's so much work to do. So much evil.
You must not worry. We are here to see that mankind does not destroy itself. While you are healing, we'll send down another guardian.
No. Oh.
To reinforce their fighting strength, the Mantra brothers called in fresh recruits, trained in all their murderous skills.
Okay, men, this is it. We go after Spectreman. Our strategy? To pick up that pollution squad. And that's the bait we use to trap Spectreman. When we've taken care of him, then we'll settle our score with Lone Comet. But not before. Do you understand?
Aye.
Spectreman killed our father, so he's our enemy number one.
Mine also. How about combining a little brain with brawn? Take it from an old fox. The end result justifies using any means, right?
Sure does.
Use Lone Comet. Add his skills to yours against Spectreman. Then you'll win your fight. Take it from me.
He insulted us.
Called us bad names. Then he comes to Spectreman's aid just when we're ready to kill him.
Don't be stupid. Listen to an old galaxy fighter, like the great Gori himself.
Yeah, the great Gori.
The Lone Comet has challenged Spectreman. Let the two of them fight it out together. And when they are both thoroughly weakened, you go in for the kill. Yes. Don't misunderstand the wisdom of using one enemy against another.
But our father's death, we've sworn to avenge it ourselves.
That's clumsy thinking. It's the end result that counts. Spectreman will die, And if it's so important to you to strike the final blow, then by all means, strike the final blow.
You say he just went off and left you?
I worry about that guy.
Don't worry. He can fall in a swamp and come out smelling like a rose.
I don't know about that. He had a hard time carrying me. I think he got himself beat up or something.
We'd better look for him. You stay here with the boy, Kim.
All right.
And don't take any chances. Those killers are still in the area.
Okay.
Stay here. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Don't worry. Who's afraid of those creatures anyway?
Hey, come on, you guys. We gotta go find George.
Think it'll work, brother? Baiting Spectreman?
Of course, we'll pick up those humans, and he'll come to the rescue, all right? That's what he's programmed for. He's mankind's guardian angel. Yeah, it'll work, all right. And once he's in our hands...
Sounds good, brother. But Gori said he was back on Nebula. What if he just stays there?
Spectreman rides the white horse. He'll be back.
What are you doing here?
Waiting for our friend. We have a rendezvous to keep, and a brave man holds to his word. Something you wouldn't understand.
I'd like a word with you. Maybe we can make a deal. Look, it's about Spectreman.
Darn, the line's dead.
Just our luck. How do you like that?
The chief will wonder, but I guess there's nothing we can do except hope that he'll send reinforcements.
Well, that's that. I guess we better start looking for George.
Right.
The kid said that he'd hurt himself real bad. We'll scour the hills. Okay, guys? You go that way.
Yeah.
The woods.
Right.
All right, it's George.
I'm so glad. Oh, take it easy. Here, let me give you a hand. Are you badly hurt?
He's gone. You're becoming too human, my friend.
Look, George, don't you think you really ought to lay down?
It's nothing serious.
Uh-huh.
I fell on a rock. It's nothing to make a fuss over.
I see.
I might have to call the others at the Bureau.
We tried that, and the lines don't work.
They don't. I'd better check it out.
Oh, now be careful.
I'll be all right. What's that?
I just went out for a bit of air, and when I returned, he... Please find him, George.
Jimmy! Jimmy!
You listen well. You must like music.
Yes, I always liked music. Dad used to play.
Oh?
My dad was a brave man, just like you. He was a merchant seaman. He was lost in a storm when his ship sank.
I see. Well, I'm sure sorry to hear about it, son.
But I don't think he's dead. He'll come back to me someday. He loved me too much to just leave me alone.
And your mother?
She died when I was born. I never even knew her. And my uncle, he was killed by those monsters, so I only have you. You're good like my daddy, and you're gonna help Spectreman to fight, aren't you? You'll defeat those killers, I know.
Just 'cause I helped out a little, I ain't necessarily all that good. You understand?
But you're a good person. I don't care what you say. You're brave and you're good.
Spectreman is one of your heroes, isn't he?
It'd be awful if he got himself killed. It'd be like losing a pal, a real good one. So you see, that's why. I'm counting on you, Comet. That's because you're a friend, and friends don't let each other down.
I'm nobody's friend. I'm a killer. Where I come from, there ain't no such thing as friends. I'm not a good man. I'm not like your father. Can't you understand that, boy? Try and get it through your head, okay?
Go ahead and play like you're a bad guy if you want to. I don't care. I know you're good. It shines all over you. See you later.
I got you, my little frog.
Let me go!
Hold still. We're not going to hurt you, you little jackrabbit. You're going to deliver a message to George. You tell him we've got his friends. Now, he comes along here tomorrow or they die. Have you got that straight? We've taken them hostage. He comes or they die. Yeah. He's a brave and an honorable man. He wouldn't want anything to happen to his friends. And it will if he doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Okay, do you understand, you little smart aleck? If he doesn't come back, you've had it. Now run off like a good little boy and deliver the message.
Alone? They said I should come alone. Are you sure?
If not, they're gonna kill your buddies. They're really tough, I tell you. Yeah, so tough they're scary.
I'll go. This is our secret, do you understand?
I understand.
I knew you would. You see, it's that I don't want anyone to be worried. It's okay. I can handle it.
You better look out, George, I'm telling you. Those guys are really out to get you, so watch it. I wish Spectreman would be there to help you. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you, George.
I'll be all right. So don't worry. And when you grow up, you'll know that a man sometimes has to take risks. But he must first follow the dictates of his own heart and his own mind.
The following day, at high noon, George went to meet the killers, knowing that he would be facing some of the meanest fighters in the galaxy.
He's here, Comet! Now, you remember, we made a deal. You get first crack at him. But we'll be standing by just in case. We'll set him up just like you promised. He's all yours.
Persistent little cuss. You still think I'm your friend, don't you?
It doesn't matter if you're my friend or not. George is in big trouble. He's meeting those killers in the hills. You gotta see he doesn't get hurt again.
It's no concern of mine.
Don't lie. Don't say that. A brave man like you are has to have a heart.
I don't make promises, youngster. You go on home now.
Okay. You see, I know. You pretend that you don't care, but I know that you do care.
Who cares what you know?
So you came, Spectreman. Now we avenge our father. We have waited for this moment, so prepare to fight to the death.
Not so fast. What about the hostages? Let them go as you promised.
Don't make me laugh. You know better than to trust the word of a killer. What has the polluted earth addled your brains?
Okay, killer, prepare to die.
Get him! Okay, Comet! He's all yours! Come and get him!
Not an honorable bone in your whole carcass, is there, killer?
Let me loose! What the devil's eating you? Why'd you untie them?
I find nothing so despicable as cowardice.
But we had a deal!
I make no deals with dishonorable men. I don't like setups. I fight on the level, one-to-one confrontation. You think I didn't see through your little game? You stay back, or I'll flash you. Spectreman, they never intended to release the pollution squad, so you know what I think? I think we should teach them a lesson they'll never forget.
On God.
So, you cannot fool an honorable man. And Lone Comet is an honorable man. Curse him. Chop them down. Chop them down.
Chopped out, man.
Both of them.
Well, partner, get a grip on your old Spectre flash.
Hey, Comet was a good guy and he was a brave man, wasn't he, George?
He was that and more. He wanted you to know that he really did care for you. Jimmy will grow into a good guy. He wanted me to tell you just that. Thanks, Comet, for turning your flash aside. Peace be with you in the universe.
Oh, a comet, look!
Another victory for Spectreman. Don't miss the next episode.
Spectreman! Spectreman! Hear the flash like a flame, faster than a plane. A mystery with the name Spectreman. Power from space, he'll save the human race.